you like one more question? One more question?
Yes.
This one is similar, sir. It says, many people in Hong Kong and in China are practicing Buddhism. What are the similarities between Buddhism and the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali?
See, there is no difference if you go very carefully. Shunyavastha means the word Shunyavastha, which has been considered as the highest aspect in the Buddhism. Yoga says Manolaya. The words are different, but the experiences are identical. So Shunya means non-motion in the mind. Manolaya is non-motion in the mind. So only the difference is that after experiencing the quietness in the mind, what is the next stage? So that the mind is subjugated to the superior one which you call the core of the being. The core of the being is superior to the mind. Because as the body is the agent of the mind being the agent of the intelligence being the agent of the consciousness, and consciousness being the agent of the self. So each agent does its job. Then each all amalgamate together and become one, so that you work from the core of the being, that is known as Manojaya. That means you have crossed the boundaries of the individual mind and reached the cosmic mind or a universal mind. So that is what yoga is going to teach each and everyone, how to see the cosmic state of mind, not the individual's petty state of mind. And I'm sure that if you all practice, as I told you, it was only a child still. So it's just in the adult stage now, yoga. Probably when it matures, when you all practice, your intelligence matures and you experience what that maturity brings you, that wisdom. And through wisdom, what type of practice comes to you. Today you are practicing to develop culture yourself. But a day will come when from the cultured state, how you practice yoga will be a different identity altogether. And that is what I hope that it will come both in Hong Kong, all over the world, not only I say Hong Kong and China, and it is growing everywhere. Because yogic subject, if you give me a little time, yogic subject has been divided into three parts. They are known as Yama, Yama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. The first aspect is Yama and Yama. It will be interesting to know, Yama is known as the god of death. Why Patanjali used the word for the ethical practice, Yama, and spiritual practice, Niyama, discipline? It's very interesting because the human weaknesses, because he's a grammarian and he does not use the abusive language, but even in abusive words, he uses the noble words. That's the beauty of Patanjali. He says we are all mentally, instinctively, we are violent inside. We are dexterous. We like to hide the truth on several occasions. So that's why he uses the word quite opposite, stating what's the state of the psychology of the human mind. So he speaks of that mental state of the human being, instinctive mental state of the human being, that he has the quality of getting angry, getting wild, getting inhuman way of behavior, dexterous, clever, not clear, but clever, covetousness, which is going on today, patent, everybody wants to patent, as if it's their innovation or research, which is nothing but a copy. And AIDS and HIV, not following the discipline of life, and greediness. So he used the words in such a way that these are the basic for the person to murder his own self. That is why he used the word Yama. So you become the lord of your own death if you follow They're quite like I said, himsa, asatya, steya, abrahmacharya, paripurna. So these two, asana, yoga, this yama and yama, are the characteristic building of a human being. So it is known as the art of living. What you read today, saying that we are practicing the art of living, is a nonsensical word. Characteristic building is art of living. So art of living covers in yama and yama. And asana, pranayama, pratyahara is known as jnana marga, where you develop understanding the mysteriousness of the body, mysteriousness of the mind, mysterious behavior of the intellect, so that you build up and remove this mystery which covers you, so that you have developed a clear mind, not a cleverness, but a clear mind, which is known as, Patanjali uses somewhere the word samyama, dharana, dhyana and samadhi, as antaranga samyama, that means internal integration of, what is that internal integration? Mind, intelligence and consciousness is the internal integration. But when he has used the word, people do not know. What is Bahiranga? There must be Bahiranga Samyama if he has used the word Antaranga Samyama, integration of the inner body, so integration of the outer body. So there comes asana, pranayama and pratyahara. So if these two samyamas, the external and the internal, are connected evenly, communicated and commune with each other, then you experience nothing but this light of the sun. And this is what I want you to experience, that this is known as jnana marga. Then this antaranga samyama, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, is where it leads you that your intelligence flows like an oil poured from one vessel to the other vessel, which you do not shake at all. Flow rhythmically, your intelligence flows in such a way without any ties, ups and downs, ties, and you can feel and experience the sight or the light of itself at that moment. And that is how yoga is divided into three parts. So all these three parts are connected to each individual, from the anatomical body to connect the physiological body, then these two help to connect the psychological body, then from the three psychological, the physical, physiological, psychological body, connect to the intellectual body. So when all these four are connected, then it is close to the self. And then you live with the wisdom and act from the wisdom of the self. This is what yoga is going to do. So I hope one day you experience these things, as I am experiencing.
Guruji, you have often in your life been referred to as a lion. And tonight we're going to have a special lion dance for you. I think the yoga teachers would like to...
Please do not mistake. Yoga is an art. Yoga is a science. Yoga is a philosophy. It covers all the three. So what we are going to see is an art. So art is infinite. We are caught in the finite. We know the finite aspect of the art. We have not reached the infinite aspect of the art. So all art are identical. So I am very happy to see the art.
So in Chinese culture, the lion is a symbol of power and wisdom. The lion dance embraces the beauty, art,